It's the 21st of September, 2018. 5 police officers step into a locked, empty house in Frederick, Colorado. The house has a dark history. Just over a month before this night, a man named Chris Watts took the lives of his whole family inside it. His wife Shanann was pregnant, 15 weeks along, and they'd already settled on a name for the boy, Nico. Then the 2 girls. Bella was 4, Cece was 3. Watts drove all of them out to the oil site where he worked and left them there, somewhere he figured nobody would ever go looking. It came down to an affair, and that was the whole of it. He was caught inside a week and handed 5 life sentences, and the house just sat there after that, empty. Then a month passed and something came back into it. Nobody's ever worked out what. Now here's where it starts. The house is locked, dark, no reason for anyone to be anywhere near it. And that same day the police get called out there twice. First time, the officers walk the outside and everything's sealed up tight. Everything but the safety screen on the back door. It isn't broken. Nobody forced it. Somebody slid it open, careful, the way you'd only do it if you knew that door already. The door was strange enough on its own, but it wasn't the only thing. See, around the same time a text lands on Shanann's mother's phone. The number's anonymous, one she's never seen, and the message just says the back door of her dead daughter's house is standing open. She types back, asking who this is. Nothing. Not that day. Not ever. Evening, and the second call comes in, this one from a neighbor. His home security camera caught something he couldn't make sense of. A woman walks right up to the front door in the dark and goes inside. That's the last the camera sees of her. She never comes back out, and the whole time, a black SUV keeps crawling past the house, slow, circling, again and again, until at some point it just drifts off into the dark. Nobody's ever released that footage. Who the woman was, why she stayed in there, there's no answer to any of it. 11 at night. The 5 officers finally go in. Something's wrong from the start. The garage lights are on. Nobody had been inside who could have turned them on. Shanann's father was the last person alive to leave that house, and he says he never touched a switch or set the alarm on the way out, and you can understand why.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house? Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known. Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house?
Wasn't anything left in there worth guarding. The alarm was armed anyway. The lights were burning. Inside, nothing's been touched. The girls' toys are still on the floor. Everything's sitting where Shanann left it the last morning she was alive, like the whole house stopped at the exact second. 3 people died in it. The officers split up to clear the rooms. One of them gets to the dining table and slows down.
I got you wrong.
Slow and steady, guys.
Okay. Coming out.
You got that bathroom?
Yep.
I'm gonna pass by it. Open that connecting door. Alright, connecting door. Closet, I'm coming behind it. Clear, I'm coming out.
Okay. Did you guys get this closet?
Nope.
Ready?
That's the basement, I think. I'll just go up. Okay, let's clear the garage. Come see where you're at, we'll come out to the garage. Frederick Police Department, anybody in the garage? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known!
Is this sealed off from the top on that side? Yeah. Never mind.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the basement? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known! Frederick Police Department, anybody out here?
Check the top, see if there's a back to the store.
There's a dark shape in the chair on the right. It doesn't move. And the second his flashlight lands on it, a shadow shoots across the frame. He stops where he stands. You can see it in the way he holds himself. He wants out of that room. But that isn't even the most disturbing thing the cameras catch that night. The officers start up toward the second floor, and the body camera picks up something behind one of them. A small figure, low to the ground, leaning out from behind the officer just far enough to look up the stairs, then pulling back. 3 feet, maybe 4. Slow it down, and a lot of people are sure it's got a little dress on. And keep in mind who was in that house. Grown men, all of them, in uniform.
Coming out to you, Kate.
Look for any vents like those that are big enough that maybe they open and open.
Let's go clear upstairs. Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Make yourself known! You guys want to come to me? I'll grab the gate.
I'll hold down here.
Sir, coming out. Copy. Cookie, you're not going to answer. Nope. I'll bring that. Okay. Frederick Police Department, anybody in there? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known! Copy. Copy. Okay. Go ahead and make this place like it was when we came in. Perez, we're coming down.
Copy.
I'm going to the backyard going. I was in back there. Okay.
Oh, light.
What's that?
Oh, the lights.
Alright, guys.
Good.
Alright.
Did we get the garage lights off? Did we get the garage lights off? Okay.
Got everybody? Okay, let's go. I'll be the last one out.
I'm gonna kill lights. It's gonna get dark.
30 seconds go by, and the same small shape leans out again. Same spot. The officer walks on like he never saw it. Then there's the sound. About 9 minutes in, a woman's voice comes through the audio. Thin and cracked, strained. 5 trained officers went into an empty house that night, ready for nothing at all. They came back out rattled, every one of them. Once the footage got around, nobody could agree on it. One camp says it's a person, plain and simple. The moved screen, the text from nowhere, the woman on the neighbor's camera, somebody who knew the family and kept coming back to the house. The other camp doesn't think it was ever a person. There's no settling it. Whatever came back into the Watts house, it never came out. Case 2. One night, an officer named Barker catches what should be the easiest call of his shift. A woman's been banned from a hotel, and now she's wandered back in and gone up to room 309 on the 3rd floor. On paper, it's nothing, just a trespassing call. Show up, walk her out, back on the road in 10 minutes. He has no idea this one isn't going to end anywhere near that clean. When the body cam opens, she looks fine, standing in the hallway with a coffee, talking at the officers the way anybody might after a rough night.
Hello. Hi, I'm Officer Barker with Carlsbad PD.
I have room 309.
Do you have a key card? So we got called because she said that you've been trespassed from here.
No, I don't have to. Trespass on me.
I'm sorry?
Can't put trespass on me.
They're saying that you have one.
Military.
Do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't. I'm West
What's your name?
I'm West Village.
Hold on. I'm sorry, one more time?
I'm West Village. Subway, SAVYE.
But it shows almost right away, and it's in the eyes. There's a flatness to them that shouldn't be there, like something's looking out from behind her face. See, anybody who's read the old accounts of people getting taken over will tell you the eyes go first. The face holds together fine. Whoever used to be behind it is already gone.
AWTH. He's trying to control me, sir.
I'm sorry?
I said, see the lady standing next to you.
I'm sorry, say that again. It's kind of hard to understand
You
you.
are that lady next to you that's trying to control me. This is Chris Austin, sir. Lieutenant Chris Austin. I need to know I'm out of my building. This is another harassment charge.
No,
sir.
it's going to be a trespassing charge and a concealing charge if I can't figure out who you are. Do you know who she is?
I'm in 309. I'm in the I have a reservation for 309 out of the 29 West Wood.
Huh?
I'm military.
You're military?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright. So have you been trespassed from here before?
Oh.
No?
So Barker does the most basic thing a cop can do and asks her who she is, and that's the moment it all starts coming apart on her. She gives a last name first, Sevoy, spelled out slow, like she's reading it off a page only she can see. There's a smaller moment almost nobody catches. In the middle of the confusion, she says it low. That's trying to control me, sir. She isn't talking about Barker, and she isn't talking about the hotel. She means something inside her own body. For 1 second, the real woman claws her way up to warn him, and then she's dragged back down.
Okay.
No order to test me because it's a DWI.
It's not, no. We're here to see if you're trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. Your badge number?
I'm sorry?
What is your badge number?
What is your name? We're trying to get that part. Like your legal name.
Yeah, I am. That's my married
What's your
name.
date of birth? We gotta figure out who you are.
I used to be Perez Bandito.
You what?
I used to be Perez Bandito.
Perez Bandito?
Yes.
Put your hands behind your back for me?
No, no, I shit.
Shelby.
I shit.
Cuffs, wait. Yeah. I got ours.
Did my things?
Yeah, pull her hands up.
Hold
up. Grab up there.
She got a couple seconds. She's okay.
Yeah.
You okay?
No. You better get my
Alright.
shit.
Yeah, we'll grab it. Just your
Hold on.
jackets?
Just give me your hand real quick.
Fucking bitch.
Hey, just your jackets? No.
Yeah, then I just my jacket in my water.
Jackets in your water?
Alright. Bitch.
You're gonna catch some charges, so be smart. You got
Hold on. Oh, you're gonna turn me. Stupid son of a bitch. Die.
Not on me, but we're gonna have to walk in my car.
I'll escort.
Get my shit.
I will. We
You
will.
stupid. Get my shit.
Right after that, Barker says the word arrest, and that one word turns the whole thing over in an instant. Her voice drops and comes out rough and wrong, dragged up from somewhere a throat has no business reaching. Then the hissing starts, long and low, none of it natural. This is the part that really sticks with people, because it's the same sound that turns up in the oldest possession accounts anyone ever wrote down. Different countries, different centuries, same hiss every time. It took a whole handful of trained officers to hold one woman down, and the strength coming off her didn't belong to that body. Somewhere in the struggle, she calls out a name, and nobody in that hallway knows who she means. Corporal Lieutenant Worm. That isn't a real rank, and there was no such person in that corridor, and she wasn't talking to the officers when she said it. She was calling to something standing somewhere else in that hall, and no matter how far you slow the tape, the camera never catches it. And this wasn't her first time there either. Staff confirmed she'd been banned before and kept turning up anyway, and you can hear her say it herself on the tape. This is the 4th time we have paid. Something kept dragging her back to that one room, and no ban and no officer had any hold on it. By the time it winds down, she's restrained and quiet, the anger drained out of her, the fear gone with it. What's left just sits there hollow, like a house still standing after the fire already took everything inside. One of the officers, worn down by that point, gives the last line on the tape and tells her she's off their Christmas list. He means it as a joke, something to loosen the tension, but the quiet sitting behind it never lets it land. Once the footage got around, people landed in the usual 2 camps. Some are sure it's a mental health crisis, plain and sad and nothing stranger than that. Others can't explain the strength, or the hiss, or the name she called into an empty hall, and they don't think a person was fully steering that body by the end. Nobody's landed on an answer that covers all of it. Case 3. The Ghost Patient. At 26 minutes past 3 in the morning, on the 11th of November, a security camera inside a private hospital in Buenos Aires caught something nobody has been able to explain. One detail matters before anything else. This is a real hospital, a working one, the kind of place people walk into every day of the week to get looked after. That's exactly why the footage sits so wrong the first time through. At that hour, the whole building has gone silent, one guard on shift, sitting by himself at the front desk. And with no warning, the automatic door at the main entrance slides open on its own. Those doors only react to one thing, something with real physical weight moving in front of the sensor. That's the whole design. So the door has no business opening onto empty air the way it just did. The camera has the entire entrance in frame, wide and clear, and there's nobody standing in it. The door opens all the way, holds a moment, then slides shut again on nothing. What the guard does next is where it turns. He gets up out of his chair, takes his clipboard with him, and walks over to hold the patient barrier open for someone to come through. His mouth is moving. He's talking to somebody. His head tilts the exact way a person's does while they wait for an answer. And he nods along at whatever's being said. A hand comes up and gestures deeper into the building, the same way a receptionist waves a patient toward the elevators. Take the empty space out of the frame, and you'd swear the man was mid-conversation with someone standing right there. About a minute in, he pulls out a wheelchair and offers it up to whoever he thinks is in front of him. This is the part people keep dragging back frame by frame. The wheels move. The footrest shifts. Only slightly, barely at all, but they move, and the guard's hands are nowhere near them. Whatever the chair's being held out for seems to wave it off. Because a second later he folds it up and puts it away. Right before the clip ends, he heads back to his desk and writes a name into the patient register, the log every hospital keeps of who came through the doors and when. When staff went back and pulled that log for that stretch of the night, there was nothing. Not one entry for that hour. And the name he wrote down belonged to a patient who had died inside that same hospital the day before. So whoever walked in through those doors in the dark that morning was already gone from the world. The guard had no idea. He treated them the way he'd treat anybody wandering in for help in the middle of the night. The camera caught every second of it. It never once caught a person. Case 4. The Cemetery Security Guard. Savannah is one of the most haunted cities in America, and it earned that the hard way. The place was built on top of its own dead. Old burial grounds paved right over, played victims down there by the thousands. So a guy named Josh takes a night shift patrolling one of the cemeteries and starts filming it, and it doesn't take long before the nights turn into something that shouldn't be possible.
So, I'm actually hearing something banging on the door. I'm hoping I'm going to catch it, son of a bitch. Bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello. Yeah. Hey, you need to come out. I'm not playing anymore. I don't know where the hell these people are, or where. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, call.
The one that cracked it open happened on his day off. He'd come in on his own time to lock up the chapel, and standing there in the dark, he calls a simple hello into the empty room, and something answers. A child's voice floats back at him out of the black. Then the lights start flicking on and off in a room Josh swears has no switches for them. And under all of it, down in the audio, a small voice starts singing, "Ring Around the Rosies."
Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here fucking with me, you're fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm fucking done with this shit, man. Nope. Hell to the fuck, no. Somebody's out here fucking with me, or this is some scary fucking shit. I ain't doing this garbage no more.
The old rhyme people tie back to the plague. It's coming from right next to him. Josh bolts out the door, but the singing doesn't stay in the building. It follows him out into the open air, and you can still hear it sitting right beside the camera long after he's already run. Case 5, the Highway 210. 31st of August, 2021. A man's driving alone down Highway 210 through Pender County, North Carolina. when he spots a figure off the side of the road.
Center County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Looks like a man in an old Civil War uniform, and it looks hurt, slumped, marked up around the head. Figuring somebody's in real trouble, he grabs his phone and calls 911.
I'm kind of in the middle of the woods at the moment.
Yes, sir. I'm familiar with the area.
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
He's still moving at highway speed when something drops hard into the bed of his truck. His voice, calm a second earlier, cracks straight into panic. He stamps the brakes. The thing flies forward over the hood, then rises up to what he swears was a full 7 feet, and takes off into the tree line at a speed nothing that size should move. That whole call is on file with the sheriff's office, and Sheriff Alan Cutley went on camera and admitted it's a hard thing to sit and listen to without getting rattled. Case 6. One night, 2 NYPD officers were parked up on Jamaica Avenue in Queens, sitting between calls, when a woman came walking straight at them. She was digging around in her purse, already yelling before she'd reached the car. Something about her read as badly wrong the second they saw her, and before either officer had reached for a thing, she said something you almost never hear a person say out loud.
What are you doing? What are you doing? 5 impact, post 4.
You better shoot. Take your hands out of your purse. No.
Additional to Jamaica, 212. 212, EDP.
You better shoot.
She's got a knife. Drop the knife. Shoot her. Drop the knife.
Hey, there's no reason for this. You gotta drop the knife.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
She told them, "You better shoot." Then she pulled a blade out of the purse, and it wasn't a small one. Both officers backed off fast, one of them circling the patrol car to keep it wedged between himself and her, and they're both shouting the same few words on a loop. Drop it, until the words start losing all meaning. She doesn't drop it. She doesn't even look like she can hear them. She just keeps drifting forward, still yelling, still telling them to end it right there. Out on the street, everyone else freezes solid. Cars sit stopped at the light with drivers staring through the glass. Nobody runs. The whole block locks up.
Hey.
Drop it! Drop it!
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop it! Drop the
Make
knife!
212. We need a deal.
Drop it! Drop the knife!
I hit her. Yeah.
Drop it! Drop it!
Additional. Shots fired by PD.
One of the officers gives up a little ground, the gap closes, and a single round goes off. It hits her square in the middle, and it stays there. Over the radio, you hear the words, "She's hit." Then comes the part that makes no sense. Nothing happens to her. She doesn't drop. She doesn't so much as flinch. She's carrying a serious wound, and she's standing there exactly the way she was a second before. Blade still up, still pressing in, like the shot landed on somebody else entirely. The officer keeps saying it over the radio, almost like he can't believe it himself. He's not confused about missing. He knows he connected. He's confused because a person took a hit like that dead center and just kept walking. For 2.5 straight minutes, that's what the whole street stands and watches. A woman with an injury that should have dropped her cold, still on her feet, still shouting, drifting toward the row of civilian cars so the officers can't do anything more without putting other people at risk.
Drop the knife!
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Drop it!
The knife. No. Drop the knife.
Drop it! Hey, she's got a knife! She's got a knife!
She's got it. Cross. No crossfire. No crossfire.
Drop it!
No crossfire. did. I hit her.
Watch the crossbar. Stop it. Get the out of here. Stop it. Get the out of here. Get the out of here.
Affirmative Central. Hit one time. Shots fired by police. We have her not contained at this time.
Then out comes the taser. Both prongs bite in and connect. And the same woman who shrugged off a serious wound for 2.5 minutes goes down on the spot, instantly, like somebody flipped a switch on her. Stop and think about that. The first thing didn't stop her at all. A jolt of electricity dropped her flat in under a second. She lived through it. She was taken in and charged afterward, but the blade tells the real story because she never once let it go. Not when they ordered her to, not even after she was hit. The only thing that got it out of her hand was the taser taking her body away from her.
Back up from her! Back up from her! I already hit her. Hit her, hit her, hit her. I hit her, I hit her.
Watch the knife.
Sarge, I hit her.
Where's the knife?
She never actually chose to let go. There's one word people kept coming back to after this one. Just the one. Demonic. And whether you take that literally or not, it fit the moment. Sometimes a thing plays out in the wide open, on a lit-up street, in front of cameras and a crowd, and it still won't fit inside anything we've got a way to explain. Case 7. It's the 22nd of July, 2023, when officers roll up to a house in Dixon, Illinois, for what looks like a routine call. See, the man waiting inside isn't some random guy off the street. His name is Jamin Soria, and he'd spent 6 full years working as a corrections officer in that same town's prison. He knew the law cold, ran hundreds of arrests himself, just from the other side of them, trained in grappling too. And he was a big man, somewhere around 400 pounds. So whatever's about to happen, it isn't happening to some confused guy who has no idea how any of this works.
Man, I need you to come on out. I need you to come on out. Okay, you gotta come on out. No, you gotta, this isn't your house, you need to come on out. Mom doesn't want you here. She does not want you here, no. Okay? So if that's the case, you don't reside here, you need to leave, okay? We're trying to do this peacefully, okay? Alright? We're trying to work with you.
So this is your mom's house, not yours, right? Correct. So we don't need a warrant because we have your mom's permission to come in the house.
Okay. Will it bite us? Okay.
No, it doesn't mean it's your house if you have power of attorney. No.
No, it doesn't work that way.
He doesn't have power of attorney? Oh. And your mom said you don't have power of attorney anyways. No.
You prove it.
Prove to me that you do.
You're going to get 3 options, okay? Alright, either you can leave, we can give you a ride somewhere, okay? Or we can get you, if you want help, we can get you help. If you need help, okay? We always have that option, alright?
The night before, he'd turned up at his mother's, and she let him stay. Then she told him she was leaving and not coming back, and somewhere in his head that bent into the idea that the house was now his. By the time the officers arrive, he's been sitting alone in there for hours, and he's built a whole reality where he owns the place, and everyone saying otherwise is lying to his face. They give him 3 ways out: leave on his own, take a ride, or get some help. Soria just looks at them and says they're the ones in his house, and what they're doing is very bad karma.
No, you're not
Jamin,
pushing me out under us. Out. Take his ass.
Yeah.
Out.
Go.
Out.
Down. Taser. Stay right there. Don't fucking move.
Get your hands behind your fucking back. Don't fucking move.
Stop.
Don't fucking move.
I got. Put your hands behind your back now. Take. Put your hands behind your back now.
He never raises his voice, and somehow that's the part that unsettles people the most. Calm and slow the whole time, like a teacher walking a slow class through something obvious they can't seem to grasp. Then, minutes after arguing this is his mother's house, he decides the woman at the door isn't his mother, and he wants her fingerprinted to prove it. He reels off names nobody knows. Whatever rulebook he's going by, no one else in that room has a copy. Then they move to take him in, and the taser comes out. The sound that comes out of him isn't a sound a person makes. Lower, longer, wrong. He drops, then stands right back up, and they hit him again, and each time it barely slows him. And this is where it stops making any normal kind of sense, because he starts handing out deals. He tells the officers he's granting them immunity, not asking for one, granting it, like he outranks the police, the county, the whole state. Everything's off the table, he says, and you get full karma for everything, forever. Flat voice the entire time, like he's working out terms with someone nobody else can see.
Here, so put your hands behind your back.
They didn't have a warrant.
Put your hands behind your back.
And they can't hang on.
Jimmy, put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to tase you. You're going to get tased. You behind your back, I will tase you.
Put your hands behind your back.
Turn around. Don't do it, man.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now! I got your taser. I got your taser. Put your hand. Give me your fucking hand. Put your hand behind your back now! 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 You got one?
He's locked up. He's locked up.
Put your hands behind your back.
Right now, we're even. You pretend you didn't even come, you can come back tomorrow. You give me 1 day.
Nope.
It's
not working that way.
We are so far past. We are so far past.
It ain't working that way.
That's past. Okay.
You give me 1 day and it's even karma.
No.
But I need to move, please.
There's one here.
The one
Jamie, the one I tasted him with, or this one? Yours.
There's one up top.
No, yours is still here.
Okay.
I wasn't actively resisting.
Dude.
I couldn't move because of
Brother. Oh, you were actively resisting.
You shoved me and ran.
I was free.
You went on a rage.
You just shoved me and ran.
You did like a wrestling rage when you went like this. That's a wrestling thing.
I don't know what
That's a sign of aggression.
Dude.
So now that that's over with, let's get on to the next chapter. Let's stand you up and let's have you sit in the car. And
You
we'll
just
get
told
some
me
water.
Jamie, you just said you're in your right state of mind, right?
I am.
So you understand that we need you in the car, correct?
I do, but I am refusing all medical treatment and I broke no laws.
Okay.
So if you're refusing medical treatment, you're gonna have to see the car.
It doesn't, like, we believe you did. That's why you're under arrest. You're under arrest, though.
You know I didn't break any laws.
Okay, Jamie, you got
Jamie, you're under arrest.
And then he says the line, "Nobody who watches this can get past." He tells them, flat out, that he wasn't in this body. Past tense, like there'd been some stretch of time when something else had the wheel. A second later, he adds that he might have multiple personalities, and that this personality would not be okay. Even cuffed, he doesn't stop. He uses his size and his training to drag officers down with him, wrapping up a leg and cranking his weight into it until the footage cuts out. But the moment that sticks comes in the middle of the struggle, when one of the officers stops, looks straight at him, and tells him quiet that he knows he's still in there. After it got around, people came away split. Some see a man in the middle of a mental break, and nothing more than that. Others can't get past the way he talked about himself, like he was describing somebody who used to live in there. Either way, whatever that officer was talking to never once answered him. Case 8. On the morning of the 3rd of November, 2023, in Pellis County, Florida, a woman named Nicole McAuliffe walked into a Starbucks, sat down right next to a complete stranger, and struck up a conversation. Not with him or with anybody actually in the room. She was talking to people who weren't there, holding a full back and forth with a row of empty seats. Then it turned. The calm drained out of her, and something colder settled in. She started sweeping things off the shelves, throwing cups, telling the people in the shop she was going to hurt them.
Yeah, she said she wanted to kill herself to who? Herself or her?
She was threatening to stab people. She was threatening harm to everybody in here. She was trying to fight. She was
off the counter, off the shelves, and
throwing our cups and...
Customers backed away from a woman tearing the place apart while carrying on a conversation with thin air. When the first officer arrived, he already knew her name, and he called it out the second he saw her.
Come on, Nicole! Stop running! Stop! Stop!
I don't trust you!
Stop!
Nicole was no stranger to the police, which tells you this wasn't the first time something like this had played out with her. And this next bit is genuinely hard to shake. The officer came in through one door. Nicole bolted out a completely different one, clear on the far side of the building, before he could have possibly been in her line of sight. It was like she felt him coming before there was any way she could have seen him. Out in the parking lot, she took off running, and she ran fast.
Don't touch me.
Nicole, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Don't touch me.
Nicole, stop, Nicole. Nicole, stop.
No.
Stop.
Leave me the f alone. Leave me the
Stop.
I swear to God. I swear.
Stop.
I swear f you. No f you.
Unnaturally fast, nothing like the woman falling apart inside the shop a minute earlier. When the officers finally caught her, it took everything the whole group of them had. She kicked one hard enough to knock him off his feet. She snapped her teeth at another. Then came the taser. The first try missed her completely.
Around. You about to get tased. Turn around.
Taser, no!
Taser. Get back.
Taser. Roll over. Oh, come on. Give me. Away from me. Roll over.
Roll over.
Get the away.
Roll over. Do it now.
God. God.
The second connected, current running right through her, and she just kept fighting. Down on the ground, pinned, electricity pouring through her body, and she would not stop. Then she said the thing that changes how you read the whole encounter. She told the officers, flat out, that demons were inside her. Not that she was unwell, not that she needed help. Demons, more than one, and they were the ones doing all of this.
God, pulling it.
Tell the demons to stop.
Yeah, motherfucker. Down. Shut the f down.
Yeah, I blocked it right now.
I
need a hobble. Hey.
God.
Excited for the great job. Works for everybody.
You want to get into the picture side?
Not good.
Yeah.
Already got my picture started.
They ripped it open so they can do an easy side.
Line every piece of it up. The conversations with people who weren't there, the threats, the impossible burst of speed, fighting off a group of grown officers, shrugging off a taser like it was nothing, and then, flat on the pavement, naming out loud the exact thing she believed had taken hold of her. One of the officers said something back to her you flat out never hear on a police recording. Worn down, flat, dead serious, he tells her, "Tell the demons to stop. That's not training. That's not procedure. That's a man who has run all the way out of options." It took cuffs, a restraint for her legs, and a mask over her face before they could even move her, and even then she still wasn't fully settled. And when the officers went to question a witness who'd been sitting right there in the store, the man suddenly didn't want to talk.
The three guys couldn't even tackle her. I'm going to sign you guys up for the gym over there, okay?
She's quick. Well, she came in. She was a little bit out of control. She sat down next to me. She started talking to her friends. Imaginary. Her friends, and she just was ready to fight everybody in the place. And then she, as time went on, she got more and more aggressive.
He started walking back everything he'd already told them. Whatever he saw inside that Starbucks, he did not want his name anywhere near it. Bringing Nicole McAuliffe down that morning took everything the police had, and it still felt like more than any of them came ready for.